Good morning. How's everyone? Hope you're well, and I do hope you're safe. Goodness, excuse me. This morning we're asking Spirit for a message through the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Asking for what we need to hear today. And we have trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? We haven't had this one before. Using a slang term I haven't heard for a long time. That niggling feeling. That annoying, niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying, niggling feeling. Try as you might, it's there and it's not going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb themselves out. It's exhausting, and until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way, the relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realms, but in fact, it is the body that is the intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. You're being called to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path. And then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. Isn't this interesting? I haven't heard that term, niggling feeling, gosh, in decades and decades, probably since a kid somewhere. And it may not be a common term everywhere, and it's really not super common in my memory, but I know it. I'm aware of it. It's that itch that won't go away, and you keep ignoring it, particularly if it's asking you to step outside your comfort zone or shake things up a little more than you'd like. You feel like, well, my life is settled. I've got everything in its place. I don't want to do anything to upset the cart. Even though there's something that keeps just kind of trying to tell me something, and I'm, la, 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 la. Don't tell me. I don't want to hear it. It's that. Isn't this fascinating? So what might that be for you? Oftentimes those feelings of there's something I need to do differently, and you kind of avoid knowing what it is, are often very indicative of a broadening spiritual awareness, which we may fear will upset our lives in some way, that we'll have to make some changes we're not ready to make. But if it is a broadening of your spiritual awareness, that will do nothing but enhance your life, however it may change it. In terms of your own decisions, you're going to be making the decisions. Someone's not imposing that upon you. Yeah, this is really interesting, y'all. What is that that's just kind of bugging you? Just bugging you. It won't go away. Time to sit quietly with ourselves and let ourselves hear it, feel it, acknowledge it. And we may take us a little while to get used to it before we make any big decisions. Anybody need a yes or no answer to a yes or no question? These have been shuffled. They have a yes. Focus on your home, family, success, and abundance. Whatever that looks like. Some of us may feel that our home, family, success, and abundance are not what we want them to be. But if you have anything to be grateful for, be grateful for it. We all have something, even at our slimmest times, the times when we're just eking by. And most of us have had those, if not currently. Focusing on what I have to be grateful for, which is I'm breathing the air, I'm able to see or hear, whatever senses are still active for us. We may not have them all any longer, but whatever senses are active for us, be grateful for those. Whomever is in our life, no matter how close or distant they may be, they may not be a best friend or a family member, but you're so grateful they're in your lives. And there are people that we only read their books or only hear their music. I say only to make it sound like that's nothing, but it's not nothing. Everything that comes into our lives that enriches our lives, that triggers something in us, that's part of our chosen life path, that we are bringing in these details that color our lives in some way, in a positive way, and we can focus on those. There's a ton of things to focus on that are negative. We can spend 24 hours a day never sleeping and only think of negative things, if that's what we want to do. But let's not do that. They're not going to disappear because we don't think about them. We hope that they improve because we're focusing on peace in ourselves and peace in the world. That is what we want to color the world with. Peace. Peace within ourselves and peace for every being on the planet and in the universe. Thank you guys for coming by. Hit that like button, share, subscribe if you haven't, it's free. Help us spread to each other the messages of hope and guidance and wisdom, and to help hold each other up in these times. Every light worker and peacemaker who meets here, who comes by, drops in, has a moment, we're sharing the frequency of peace, the frequency of love, universal love, not that lowly human love, universal love and kindness. Have a great day, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. This is Connie, the Everyday Mystic, Psychic Medium and Channel, Energy Healer and Meditation Teacher. Have a great day.